Hello, everybody. A beautiful, good afternoon, at least for Cypriots here in Cyprus. Pretty much everywhere in Europe, it's now afternoon. I wish you a pleasant afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm really excited for the stream. Today, we are going to fly from Dusseldorf in Germany to Ibiza in Spain, a beautiful island. A few months ago, I think literally just one month ago, when Inibels had this summer sale, I got this beautiful new scenery. Well, yeah, that's why we're gonna fly to this to Ibiza today. Before we're gonna start, just one check. Can you just write me in the chat, please, if sound everything is okay? Yeah, I resetted my PC a few weeks ago because I got some new parts because some people switch watch me since a little longer. They now had many problems with my PC. It was broken since I got it, and like every 2 weeks a new part kind of breaks, and we didn't really got the problem there, but looks like now it's fully fixed. Yeah, I'm just really excited to stream today again. I will also update you with some things for the future of this channel when we are in cruise. But for now, I would just say we're gonna hop straight into the cockpit and start with the preparations. Let me just before check something here real quick. All right, so that's looking. Yeah, I'm just checking something here in OBS. So please just write me a message in the chat if the sounds are okay. That would be really appreciated. All right, guys. So let me just. All right. I should see my iPad screen right now. The quality isn't that good. The software which I'm using actually wants me to pay, which at the moment I don't really want to. I will first try this a little bit before I'm going to pay anything. I really hope it's still readable. It should be. You also can just write me in the chat if the text on my iPad is readable. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little briefing here. We're gonna read us through the charts, through the briefing and the airport briefings. We check the weather, and then we're gonna hop into the cockpit and fly, I guess. So let me just open our flight plan here. So yeah, we are going from Dusseldorf to Ibiza. We are Eurowings 1 Tango Whiskey. Our cost index is as standard for Eurowings 11. Our ground distance 915 miles, air distance 926 miles. The average winds with 261 degrees, 12 knots, and our cruising altitude is flight level 310. Let me just scroll a little bit down. Our arrival gate will be 28 in Ibiza. Block fuel for today is 1,900, yeah, if you round it up, 1,900 kilograms. We probably gonna take a little bit more. I'm a guy which kind of likes to have some backup in case we have to do go around and stuff. You know, maybe 2 or 3 go rounds actually. So we don't gonna run out of fuel and have to divert. Because it's just not nice to divert. I love to bring my passengers to the destinations which they booked for. So yeah, let's just see. So we have a trip fuel to Ibiza, 5,400 kilograms. We have condition 15 minutes, which will be 605 kilograms. Alternate will be Barcelona, as you can also just see here. The BCN, Bravo Charlie November, is the code for Barcelona. Alternate fuel will be 1,700 kilograms, and the alternate time 42 minutes. Yeah, we have 30 minutes extra fuel. We have taxi fuel 200 kilograms, which would be 20 minutes, which is a lot. We don't need 20 minutes to taxi to the runway. All right, yeah, I would say we're gonna take about 9,000 kilograms. So we have 200. Yeah, actually, we're gonna take 9,100. Yeah, so then we would have about 220 kilograms more, which I guess should be enough. We are expecting the Moto 1 Tango departure out of runway 2T left here in Düsseldorf, and gonna expect the let me just check what this VOR is called. Papa Oscar Sierra de Polenza. Okay, so Polenza for Victor arrival onto runway 06. Our departure time will be 11:15 Zulu, actually 11:35 Zulu, and the off-block time 11:50 Zulu, and the arrival time will be 13:35. Our block time for today is 2 hours and 20 minutes. I looked on a real flight, it's also 2 hours and 20 minutes. We are expecting 109 passengers. Cargo 1.6 tons, payload altogether 10.4 tons. Our estimated zero fuel weight 52.3. As I said, fuel, we're gonna round that up to wait, we can also just write that down real quick. Let me get my Apple Pencil here. So we're gonna get, as we briefed, I forgot, what did we brief? We said 9.2, right? I hope my handwriting is not too bad. Yeah, there we go. Hello, can you please, there we go. 9.2. Unfortunately, we're not able to draw points here in Navigraph. I don't know why, but if I'm like just trying to draw points, it's not working. Estimated takeoff weight will be 60.9, which will be not the case. We will probably have 61.2 actually because of the extra fuel, and the estimated landing weight will be 55.5. And the max landing weight is also really important. The A319, it's different than the there's a big difference between the A320 and 21. We are not allowed to go over 62.5 tons with the landing weight. We are expected from Eurowings to arrive in Ibiza with 3.3 tons of fuel, but probably we will arrive with a little bit more because we took some extra fuel, and if everything goes as planned and we don't have to do go rounds and stuff, we should have no problems there. Well, yeah, we don't need any of these things. Well, actually, we could just check the NOTAMs. Anything special here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any stuff which is important for us right now. Yeah, I guess. Let me just see if there's any. No, doesn't look like it. Then we have. Is this also still? Yeah, this is Barcelona. We don't need this at the moment. Okay, so what we do now is we are going to check the weather. first of all, we're gonna check the, wait, what's the cruising altitude? 310, okay. So we're just gonna do is we are going to check the cruising, the weather on flight level 310. So it looks like we have no clouds. I believe we have, yeah, cloud cover, wind barbs. Let's just see about turbulences. Okay, it looks like we don't have any clouds or turbulences. We do have some headwind, or like a cross headwind kind of. But actually not more than about 20 knots. We have a little bit of tailwind into the arrival or crosswind, but actually not bad. Let's just see if we have any other information for other flight levels. So we might switch or so. Let's see, 350. Yeah, okay, we have more winds up there. Let's see, 39. Yeah, I guess 310 should be absolutely perfect. Yeah, we're gonna stay with 310. All right, that's checked. Then let's see about the weather here in Düsseldorf. So the meter says we have right now winds 190 degrees, 60 knots. Visibility is good. Scattered clouds 3,700 feet. Temperature 27 degrees and altimeter 1007. Let's see how the TOF looking. I mean, we don't need the TOF right now because we are departing out of Düsseldorf, but just in case we're gonna have to return or something. What is the Zulu time right now? Zulu 1049. Yeah, so this one should be the middle one right here. Should be the most accurate one. But yeah, it looks just perfect, I guess. Let's just see the weather for Ibiza right now. Tough. So we're gonna land. Yeah, okay. There's no tough report for our arrival time, so we're just gonna take 9 here. The winds are looking good, not too much. Visibility looking good. Clouds a little bit on 1,500 feet. And yeah, I guess that should be also okay. You can also just check the meter. Okay, we have few clouds, 1,400 scattered, 1,900. But yeah, the visibility is absolutely perfect at the moment. Temperature is looking good. Yeah, I guess we are absolutely ready. We can just also check Barcelona, but then we should be good. So the tough, yeah, also not accurate right now. Let's then just check this one here, the meter. So we have winds 170 degrees, 8 knots. Visibility is perfect. Few clouds 2,000. Temperature 27 also, and QNH 1015. But yeah, that looks good, I would say. I don't see any problems. So yeah, the alternate is great. The departure airport weather is great, and Ibiza absolutely perfect also. So what I would just say is then let's check the departure route. So we have more through one tango. So let me just circle it for you so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, that's a little too small. So we are having this one. So we are going to intercept 230 bearing towards the Düsseldorf DME, and at DME 3.4 or DME 3.6, turn right 320, track to Uboro, then turn left to Netex, 199 degrees, track to Moto. So basically, let me just show you. We're gonna climb out, runway heading, Düsseldorf DME, doing a turn to the left. No, right. I'm sorry. My brain has an outage. And then we're gonna go all the way in here to Modro. And at Modro, we must be at flight level 210. Let me just see. Transition altitude is 5,000. We have no ATC at the moment online here. Or let me just check if we do. No, we don't. Okay. But if we would stay in tower frequency until passing 2,000, then contact Lang radar. On here, 121355. SIDS are also noise abatement procedures. Strict adherence within the limits of aircraft performance is mandatory. Okay. Airport elevation is 147 feet, and as pretty much in every airport, we have we should not go over 250 knots below flight level 100, except if the ATC is telling us. Okay, let's then just check the airport shots real quick. So we have probably not that much to read, but let's just see if we have any specialized things here for the noise procedures. No, it doesn't look like it. Because most of them are actually for the local time, 11 p.m. local time till the morning 6 local time. So that's not really important for us. Reverse thrust should thrust other than idle should not be used between. Yeah, that's not important for us. Also, APU usage. Let's see. Also not really important for us because all of this is literally just for like the night operations, basically between 10 or 11 p.m. till the morning 6 a.m. So let's see if we have anything here. Yeah, let's at least take a look on the departure. So noise abatement for takeoff and climb procedure NADP1 is recommended for all jet aircraft departures. We don't need de-icing communications, also don't need a taxiing. The aircraft will be guided by a follow me car to the vacant de-icing position. It's also for de-icing, okay? And taxi procedures for the aviating. Alright, so nothing really we have to care about, actually, it looks like. So that's alright. Then let's just hop straight into the cockpit. Let me just... Alright, so welcome in the A320 cockpit. Let me just get my iPad here a little smaller so you can actually see. I hope this is big enough. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Just write me also in the chat if that's good. Hello, Plane Spotting Lanaka. Hello, Adrian, and hello, Airborne Simulations to the stream. How are you doing, guys? Also, sorry that I just now read the chat, but I was concentrating on the briefing. Alright, well, let's go to the over panel and turn the aircraft on. Battery 1, battery 2, external power. Alright. Just looking good. Good. Our panel is pretty much ready. Let's also just import the flight plan in here. So as we briefed, we said we're gonna take 9.2 tons of fuel. Just gonna load this with GSX. Alright. So also guys, just tell me please if the stream quality is good enough, like if it's laggy or blurry or whatever. Just tell me please, so I'm able to fix it as fast as possible. Let's set up a little bit of the lights. I personally love to do this in the A320. So we are already on Unicom. Let me just turn on vPilot so you also can hear the vPilot sound. Okay, so let's go to the add to page and just import the flight in it real quick. And the fuel truck also should now come. By the way, this A319, oh my god, guys, I love it. Phoenix just did an amazing job. I can also just show you real quick how just brilliant the cabin looks. It's so awesome. I love Phoenix. Their work is just so awesome, and a lot of people complained about, like, they asked why this aircraft took now 1 year delay. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know that, but I can definitely tell you, for me it's absolute no problem. I don't regret the rating, because guys, I mean, look at that. I mean, the cabin is amazing. They have made everything accurately as in the A319. If you're just gonna walk a little bit forward here. For example, I mean, now this is a low-cost airline, so they have more seats. That's why they have 2 emergency exit on the wings. But normally, on the A319 actually, they have just 1 because the aircraft is smaller. And just it Phoenix did that. I mean, that is so awesome. Like, to be honest, if I would be an aircraft developer, I probably wouldn't really like notice that probably, but just these little details. I mean, we will fly the A320 tomorrow. There are so many more things I can tell you about, which are just so different to the A320. But yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant what they have done. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly. It's just amazing, and I'm also so happy that they have hired a lot of great livery creators like Ethereum liveries, and you just can see the cabin details here, right? The seat belts and the color of Eurowings, all these safety cards, the board menu and stuff. I mean, if you just compare this to the old Phoenix, like the version 1, which was like, the version 2 came out, I think, in February. So all the time before, it was just so less realistic, but it already was like 100% realistic. And then version 2 came, and it got like another 50% more realistic. And now with like the new expansion and the new flight physics and everything what they've released on Monday, man, that I don't know what to say. Honestly, it's brilliant. The work they have put in here, it's just absolutely stunning. All right, let's just continue here with the flight preparations. So we're gonna import the init page. Our cost next is 11. Flight level will be 310, and our call sign is Eurowings. What was it? I think 1 Tango Whiskey. Yes. Gonna do that. Also, if you have any questions, ask them and write them in the chat, please. I would highly appreciate that, so I can teach you a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna set up the flight plan, and then we're gonna do also some steps which I have learned from a real Airbus A320 pilot. I will show them to you in a few moments, but for now we're just gonna continue here with the departure. 23 left and Module 1 Tango departure. And for the arrival, we're gonna have ILS 06 Zulu and Papa Oscar Sierra for Victor arrival. There we go. And let me just check out which via we have. So we're gonna go probably via DMF. Let me just check. Yes, DMF. Okay, let's see. We can also just put the view a little bit better so you can see what I'm doing here. Just clicking through the flight plan. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, that go around looks a little weird. But yeah, the go around route, we can edit this when we arrive there. It's not really important right now. Okay, let's turn this all on. QNH, I think, what was it again? 1007, yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's continue with the init page here. So let me just go to the load sheet. So 0 fuel weight. As you can see here, 52.3 tons. And our max 0 fuel weight will be 30.2. Block fuel, as we have briefed, 2.9 at 9.2. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Alternate will be 1.7 if we round it up. So yeah, our minimum destination fuel on board will be 2.7 tons. Right now it says we're gonna arrive with 3.2. So we have about 600 kilograms extra fuel we can use for go-arounds and stuff. So, well, yeah, I guess that should be enough for probably 1 or 2 go-arounds. I don't know. We will see this then. Well, let's continue now with a preliminary performance calculation. So as we are pretty light and we are a really small aircraft, I would say we are going to take intersection Lima 3 here in Düsseldorf. We have still enough runway at that point. So we're just gonna go to Phoenix departure performance here. Echo Delta Lima, runway 23, syncing the load sheet better, and intersection Lima 3. So 131. Well, actually, that's the like flaps 1. Okay, so 131, 131, 36. Flaps 1 up. 0.6. That was the wrong. 1 up 0.6. There we go. Flight temperature is 76. And our takeoff shift will be 500. Throttle reduction altitude will be 1640 / 1640. 1640. Unfortunately, I did not found any actual data, which is the real life throttle reduction and acceleration altitude in real life for Düsseldorf. So we're just gonna use the ones which are already in here and the calculations. Well, yeah, I guess that's pretty much done. We are theoretically ready to fly, but we are not ready basically because we want to do it realistically. That's why we gonna add some more things to the aircraft. So first of all, I'm using real failures. That means we could have an engine failure on takeoff. We also could have a bird strike or so many other possibilities. That's why the possibility is always there that we're gonna have to return to the airport, divert or whatever. So what we do is we're gonna find a takeoff alternate airport. We are going to add return, basically takeoff return sit to our MCDU and engine out sit. So basically what we're now gonna do is we check some airports nearby. So we are Eurowings, so for sure we would prefer airports which are close to us, but also operated by Eurowings. So, they kind of be more prepared for us because Eurowings maybe has a station there. So, they can more help us basically because Eurowings basically is known at a specific airport. So that would be Hamburg, I believe Hanover, Cologne, which is down here. Here's Cologne. So Cologne would be an option. I believe that's pretty much it. I think the closest would be actually Cologne. So yeah, we would, for example, now add alternate Echo Delta. What was it? Delta Kilo, I think. Yes. So we just have it here, and we also can check if we have good weather conditions there. Actually, we just see whether the meter. Well, yeah. For example, look, we have a little bit more winds here. It's definitely looking a little bit worse than Düsseldorf, but definitely still an alternate option, I would say. So yeah, for example, Cologne would be a alternate for the takeoff and takeoff alternate. So what we now do is we're gonna copy the active flight plan to a secondary, and our last waypoint from the departure is Motu, and from Motu we're gonna add Echo Delta Lima, so basically Düsseldorf. So it's our takeoff, like a return basically to the airport. The arrival, we don't select any except we select the runway. In this case, it's ILS 23 left. And then we're gonna go to the secondary flight plan and clear the flight plan discontinuity. And now, if we're just gonna go all the way to the... Wait, let me just... If we go to the top, now click here, flight plan. This now may look a little weird, I totally understand that. But if we're just gonna scroll a little bit, basically what it does, it's following the green route first. So basically our just normal, like the SID we have prepared. So we're just gonna scroll a little bit up here. And now you can see, at Modru, we are going to return. So now it's going to switch to the right route, basically all the way down here to Medma, and then we're gonna go Foxtrot India 23 left and back to the runway. And the other, what you see, the other white lines here is basically the go around route. So our go around route, we just go to the Bravo Oscar Tango VOR, which I believe is called, let me just see. No, it's not listed here. We're just gonna scroll. There you go. It's the Bot Rob VOR. Okay, I never heard that before. Funny name though. Alright, so that's looking good, I would say. Now what we do is we're gonna add a custom pilot waypoint. Basically, we call this engine out, runway 23 left. Basically, this is what we're gonna use when the when one engine fails on takeoff. And we do this because I will show you that in a moment. Before, I'm just gonna fill this blanks out here. So we're gonna add the airport, the runway, and the heading, which will be 232. And we're gonna climb straight ahead on the runway heading to 25 miles away from the airport. So in real life, this is done because other aircrafts have to depart, for example. Basically, just that we are not going to crash with them or come too close. So we're gonna store that, and what we now do is we're gonna go to the airport, add a fix info, which we call engine out, basically the name of our custom waypoint, engine out, 23 left. And what we now do is we add the radial, which is 232, but because the waypoint is away from the airport, if we would now add 232, it would basically go like in the wrong direction. We should make it the opposite direction, so it's basically following towards us, from the waypoint towards us. So we'll see this in a second. So we're just gonna do heading 232 minus 180. What I just do is I'm gonna do minus 200 plus 20, so that will be 52. We're gonna add this here, 52, and now you see a line showing up here. So what we do basically is, if we have an engine failure, we're gonna climb straight out from the runway, follow this line, and that's our help basically here now. That's why we have this line, so we don't have to look on our flight director or have to like edit anything here in the route. We're just gonna follow the line here and do a holding at our waypoint, engine out, 23 left. And while we are, climbing out to the 25 miles waypoint, we can then just go secondary flight plan, and at the holding here, basically we're gonna do engine out 23 left here over 600, and we're gonna do hold, and we're just gonna do this real quick. Runway heading 232, and then you see if we're just gonna there you go, and now you see a holding here. But we not do this because this is kind of ruining the return route at the moment. So this is why we're gonna clear that holding and the flight plan discontinuity. Well, it's not able to be cleared. Thanks for that. Why is it not able to be cleared out? Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. All right, let me just go to our flight plan here again. Well, I think I just hear the ring. Our boarding is completed. Let me just go to the Fenix app. Yeah, aircraft loaded. Okay. So all passengers on board. Cargo is on board, and the fuel also is on board. We have 8 kilograms more than planned. Nice. Alright, what we then do is we are going to go back to the charts. And what we just do before is we're going to turn on the seatbelts and the APU. And we are going to do the final performance calculations. Let me just open the load sheet here again. So now our final weights, just gonna see 52.3 slash max zero fuel weight 30.2. There we go. And let me just check something here. So we have now 109 plus 5 passengers. So we have 5 more passengers than we briefed. So we have now 114. So there you go. Another reason why you should always maybe pack a little bit more extra fuel just in case you get some extra passengers. All right, that's looking good. Then we're gonna go to the performance page and just gonna do the final performance calculations. We're just gonna copy the final load sheet here, calculate. The only thing I see has changed now is that what does changed? Flaps are now, sorry, the trim is 0.5 instead of 0.6. All right. Well, I guess we are pretty much ready. What I would now do, this is one thing I forgot to do. I've kind of invented a system for me which helps me to remember stuff. For example, when the controller is telling me instructions like, hey, now taxi via blah 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 to blah 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 or something. So what I have created is, I have created a little let me just open a new page here. I've created a little sheet here, which offers me, to put some informations here, which are just things I have to remember. So this will basically now help me to kind of keep the things which I have briefed just a few minutes ago with you, to keep them in my head. So what we just do is we're gonna put this on the side here. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let me just put book. There we go. I just wanted to move the checklist. Alright, so we're just gonna fill this out real quick. Just cancel. So we are going Echo Delta Lima. I also just ignore my absolute stupid handwriting. I'm left-handed and I'm just terrible in writing, so don't laugh at me, please. Hold sign is 0 wings. 1 Tango Whiskey. So H is information, we have nothing. Q and H is 1007, I believe. Yes. 1007. Stand, we are right now on Victor 22. We are on A319. Scheduled departure time is 11:15. And scheduled departure, arrival, sorry, is 13:35. So we don't need to fill out anything of any of these because we are having no clearance because there's no controller online, but we can still fill out some things here. Squawk will be 1000, initial climb 5000, because that's also what it says here in our departure. You can see it here, 5000. One way is 23 left. Sit is the more true. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just tried to make it as best looking possible for you. Tango, and we are cleared to Ibiza. Alright, so let's just check the taxiing. So we will taxi intersection Lima 3, runway 23. So basically 2-3 left, Lima 3, and we're gonna taxi via Tango, Lima 4, and Mike, and Lima 3. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. So let's just do a final briefing here. We're gonna start with the taxing. So we start out pushback now or soon, and then we taxi via Tango, Lima 4 and Mike, intersection Lima 3. We're gonna climb out runway heading, and then we're gonna follow the SID via Moto Van Tango. We are climbing initially to 5,000, and we gonna have a cruising altitude of 310. We must be at 210 at Moto. And so let me just add this to our there you go. So we now must be at Moto. We must be at 210 at Moto, as you can see here now. Before there was a plus, which means the aircraft is basically deciding that.
Echo is 5,000 feet climbing for 190 on the not go to uniform departure.
Yes. Also, is V-pilot too loud? Just tell me that, please.
Roger.
Because here in OBS, it's actually going to the red area. Just tell me if V-pilot is too loud, please, in the chat. Okay, so just looking good. Then, I guess the briefing is pretty much completed. I would just say now we're gonna continue with the cockpit preparation checklist. So the gear pins and covers are right now actually still set, but will be removed shortly when we start the pushback. The fuel quantity for today's flight is 9,200 kilograms. The seatbelts on. ADIRs are in the NAV position and are aligned. And bar is QNH 1007. Let me also just add this here in the standby. ISIS. Alright. Squawk as we briefed or say now 1000, as there's no controller online which will give you any instructions. Sorry. Well, yeah, we are ready, I would just say. So let's also just put 5,000 in here. And then let's turn on the beacon lights. We forgot anything. External goes off, lead goes on, beacons on, fuel pumps going on, and then the pushback truck should come now. So let's do before start checklist. So we're not gonna use NTIs today, as we have not below 10 degrees, and looks like we have also no clouds. So yeah, we don't need NTIs. So NTIs off, not needed. No, oh my god, I'm looking for the after start. Oh my god, we should read the before start. I'm sorry for that. Sorry. Parking brake is set actually. Takeoff speeds and thrust. We have 131, 131, 136, and flux temperature 76. Windows are closed. Left, right. We see this here with the red indicator or the red little stripe. Same on the other side. And the beacons are on. So before start checklist is completed. Okay, we're just gonna wait for the pushback truck. Alright. So we're gonna go northeast. We're gonna release the parking brakes. And we're gonna start pushing now. Alright, so let's see. I'm just thinking if we should do a single engine taxi, but I think we don't need it because the taxi route is not that long. So actually, let's turn on engine 2. So start engine number 2. Alright, so N2 is rising. Alright, fuel injection, there we go. Alrighty. That's looking good. All parameters are in the green at the moment. Okay, engine 1 start. Alright, engine 2 is fully available. We're gonna set the parking brakes. And we're just gonna confirm the good engine start. GSX. Okay, so turning off the APU now. Engine mode set to normal. Flaps 1, spoilers armed, auto brakes max. Let's just set the trim. Okay, 0.5. And I just got a message from a friend. The throttle reduction altitude is 140 feet. So let's just set this in here. Oops.
Los Central, Dorp, traffic, Pinner 8 to Yankee, ILS runway
Taxi lights on.
23 left.
And then we are ready for the flight control check. So let's just Alright, so pull down, pull up, pull left, pull right, neutral, rudder, full left, rudder, full right, neutral. Flight control check is completed. That's good. So let's now go to the after start checklist. Anti-ice off, not needed. ECM status check. Pitch trim is up 0.5. And rudder trim is in the neutral position. So let's also just do a check of contact. Yes, it's looking good.
Final runway 23 left.
Alright, then we are pretty much ready for taxi. Let's just announce this on Unicom. Doesn't of traffic hearing is 1 Tango Whiskey. Hello, we are now taxiing. Runway holding point 23 left, intersection Lima 3 via Tango Lima 4, Mike Lima 3. Eure Wings 1 Tango Whiskey, this is of traffic. Alright, let's just go and scroll a little bit more in. Releasing parking brake, and we're gonna start the taxi. I am excited. You can't believe that.
Alitalia 1519 started descending to Frankfurt.
Also, let's do a brake check real quick. Yep, brake's working. Good. What I also just love about the A319 is the sounds. Like, because you're sitting closer to the engines than, for example, in the A320, it's so loud when you are in cruise, actually. And in the A320, it's so comfortable. It's really quiet, actually. You barely hear the engines. It's absolutely enjoyable. But yeah, I love the baby bus. It's an amazing aircraft. Alright. We're gonna turn right now. Gonna try to keep an aircraft speed, a ground speed between 15 and 25 knots. Now we're gonna turn on to Lima 4 here. Are there any aircrafts taxiing right now? Doesn't look like. Düsseldorf traffic, Jungs, 1 Tango Whiskey. Just one question for the aircraft, which is an approach 2-3 left. How long do you think you need till you land? Oh, come on. But he's looking like to land pretty soon. But we will not be able to do a departure before. Düsseldorf traffic, 1 Tango Whiskey is lining up runway 23 left, intersection Lima 3, after the landing, or actually behind the landing aircraft. Alright. Okay. Let's do the taxi checklist. Flight controls are checked. Flap settings, config 1 plus F. Radar and predicted wind shear is on an auto. We just hold short here. Parking brake set. Okay. Engine mode selector is normal and EQM takeoff no blue. We still didn't got a cabin call, which is gonna wait shortly. So let's turn landing lights on.
Apron Charlie.
Düsseldorf traffic, Condor 7 Hotel Lima, taxiing to holding point, runway 23 left, taxiing out of stand Victor 62 via Papa 4, Mike and Lima 1.
Okay, lineup checklist, takeoff runway 23 left, PCAS, TA, RA, and PAX 1 and 2 off. Parking released. Düsseldorf traffic gearings, 1 Tango Whiskey is lining up runway 23 left via intersection Lima 3 and departing with the Moto 1 Tango departure initially 5000 and then we're gonna climb to 310. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna do a rolling takeoff. We also just turning off the iPad so we can fully concentrate on the departure. And we're gonna stabilize thrust, 50%, starting chrono, little joystick pressure to the front and takeoff. Manflag 76, SIS runway out of thrust blue. Check. Let's try to keep the center line here. $100 knots checked. V1, rotate. Oh, crosswind. Positive rate, gear up. Nav, checked. First climb, line. There you go. What's going on with the gear? Why is it... Okay, interesting. Alright. Let's keep the cross on the flight director. Pack 1 is going to be turned on again. We're gonna wait 10 seconds. And pack 2. Alright, flaps up. We're gonna climb to 3010 now. Q8, set standards. Okay, we're gonna do some hand flying till we are reaching flight level 100, and then we're gonna turn on the autopilot. So the departure time was, let's see, 11:32. Alright, let's just turn the autopilot on.
Lima, taking off runway 23 left.
Have a good flight.
Thank you.
Okay, 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Seatbelts can also be turned off because there are no clouds, no turbulence in sight, I would pretty much say. Alright. Adrian, don't you know how to fix this? I don't know what you mean with that, to be honest. Okay, let's actually do a little direct now. There's not that much traffic, so let's do direct to Moto. Okay. And let's turn off my iPad screen here because we don't need it. While we are cruising. Adrian, how you oh, you probably have encountered that issue. Yeah, I can't really remember that I ever had that. Um Plane spotting, Lanaka, do you use the FS Realistic add-on for the sounds and vibrations? No, that's all Phoenix. Christian, but do you know how to enable Phoenix Wizard? What do you mean with that? Also, guys, just let me know, please, if the sound is good or not in the chat, please. Okay, Adrian. airborne simulations. How many nautical miles until top of descent? Let me just check. So, the time of top of descent will be approximately 1340 Zulu, which is in 1 hour and pretty much. Well, actually, 2 hours. No, wait. Oh my god, my brain. 1 second. Yeah, 1 hour and about 45 minutes. So basically, I mean, it's not shown yet on the oh my god, I have a brain outage right now. It's not shown yet on the oh my god, come on. On the navigation display, there we go. So yeah, it's not shown yet, so I can't tell you how many miles, but yeah, I can tell you the time. It will be yeah, as I said, 1340. So yeah. Adrian, hello, welcome back. Well, that sucks, to be honest. What is going wild? Like the what's it called? Like the okay, I don't know. I have an outage right now. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what I wanted to ask. Well, I believe maybe there's a server problem right now. I don't know. I also had problems when I started my simulator. It told me like it couldn't synchronize because I have no Wi-Fi, but I had Wi-Fi. Maybe just Steam servers are a little broken today. I guess that sometimes just happens. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I also have. Doesn't synchronize. I mean, now it does, but like when I tried to start it. But yeah, now everything works. As I said, I just guess that's just how it is. Maybe they have some server problems or something. I don't know.
proceed. Prova. Prova. Senti? Eccolo.
That sounds really great, Adrian.
but I forgive you. I give in to you. You stole my love, but I forgive you. I
Alright, guys. So we're gonna have our descent in about 20 minutes, and what we're gonna do now is we actually already prepare our arrival preparations, all the things we have to do, with which amount we have to brake, and all these things. We're gonna read us through the briefings at the airport, and we're just gonna prepare everything. We have still 20 minutes, so absolutely enough to do this slow and relaxed. And I have some time to also explain you things. So yeah, I would just say we're gonna straight start with it. Let me just actually turn my iPad screen back on so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, just 1 second. Shortly should be coming online. All right. All right. Why is my... There we go. Okay, so let me just... There we go. Okay, so you should see my iPad now. Let me also just turn the music off. Actually, I think we can also just make it a little bit quieter. Should be good. I hope you can still hear the music, but I believe so. Okay, so let me just make my iPad screen a little bigger. Also, right now you may notice it's a little bit better quality. This will probably change in like 2 minutes. As I said, I'm not having like a subscription to this program, and it's allowing me to like have good quality for 2 minutes, and then it's going to be like a less good quality. But yeah, I'm still trying. Probably will try a different program tomorrow, and in the end of the day, after like a few streams, and when I've decided which program is the best for me, I will probably like subscribe or something. Because yeah, as I said, I'm using like an external EFB, so I want you to see what I'm doing here, and I use also my Apple Pencil, so I'm drawing things and stuff. So this makes like everything so much like, yeah, easier, cooler, I don't know. So yeah, let me just start with the weather. So we are expecting in Ibiza. Well, how do we have ATIS? Oh my god, no way, is there ATC online? Let me just check. Oh yeah, actually I just see we have a tower and an ATIS. Wow, great. That's cool. So we are actually having some coverage here, which I really do like. So yeah, let's just read through the ATIS. So information alpha, we're just gonna write some things down so we don't forget them. So information alpha, departure runway 06, arrival runway 06, so what we also expect. And as we also briefed at the beginning of the flight, that we will have ILS Zulu approach runway 06. Winds are 0 degrees with 8 knots, also not too much, so we probably will have a smooth landing when I'm not messing it up. Yeah, 50 degrees variable, 130 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers, few clouds, 150, scattered at 190, 29 degrees. Oops, 29 degrees, and QNH is 1014. Just 1 second. Okay, and transition level 70, blah blah blah. Okay, good. Well, then let's just see. So we are probably, yeah, just continuing via the Papa Oscar Sierra 4 Victor arrival, and we have the ILS Zulu 06, and our transition will be DMF. So basically, we are coming here to the Mike Juliet Victor VOR Nelux then Ibiza 9920, Ibiza 800, Coxes, Ibiza 9925, Ibiza 9926, Ibiza 9927, Ibiza 9930, DMF, T-Bomb, Osnook, Foxtrot 06. And I already can tell you we will not gonna fly this because this is a waste of time. And if we just look on our MCDU, we are expected to arrive at 13:55 Zulu. And if you just look here, as we said before, our scheduled arrival should be 13:35. So we are already having a delay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, at least save maybe 3-4 minutes with some shortcuts, heading shortcuts or vectors. Because we don't have to fly the entire arrival, entire approach, because there's no traffic, literally no. I think there's like 2 aircrafts at the moment. So yeah, basically the actual approach where we have to capture the ILS and descend is Foxtrot 06. So basically what we're gonna do is we are shortly before Foxtrot 06 is maybe a T-bomb or something. We're gonna start capture the ILS, so basically we can leave everything till T-bomb. So we're gonna fly probably till Ibiza 9925, and then we're gonna do a direct to T-bomb, and from there on we're gonna continue on the ILS. So we basically save all the time we have to fly around via Ibiza 9926, 9927, 9930 and DMF. So basically, yeah, maybe 4 minutes. I don't really know. So yeah, that's my plan for now. Let's now continue with the actual arrival chart. So let me just make it a little bit bigger. So we're gonna come from Papa Oscar Sierra, as we just said, then to the Mallorca VOR, Nelux, Ibiza 9920, 800, Coxes, and so on. And what we're just gonna do real quick is we're gonna go to the MCDU and gonna add all the constraints, okay? So, as we said, we're gonna come from Papa Oscar Sierra, which is this one here. And as you can just see here in the chart, we must be at flight level 100. But here in the MCDU, it says 310. So basically, we are not even starting our descent at that moment. And if I'm just checking, we are pretty much... Wait, oh my god. We should have started our descent. Let me just see. So Papa Oscar Sierra, we must be at... I'm just thinking, does this really actually make sense? I mean, well, yeah, it's in the arrival chart, so we have to be at these points. So 100. Yeah, and we have to descend now. Alright, so let's just put here 100. I didn't expect it at, to be honest, so I'm a little annoyed actually about this right now. But yeah, we should still make it though. Yeah, easy peasy. So we're gonna descend with 2000 feet per minute, gonna do full speed brake so we are able to keep that rate of descent. But yeah, it still says we're gonna... I'm actually confused because... Yeah, disregard. Let's just continue now with the preparations. I didn't expect this now to be happen. I mean, we're gonna land in like 45 minutes, but we already have to descend. I honestly didn't expect that, but it's in the arrival chart. So yeah, we're just gonna follow that, even though in my opinion it makes no sense to be like at Papa Oscar Sierra already on 10,000 feet. I mean, if you just look here, Charlie Delta Papa, you already have to be at 4,500. So yeah, that's actually weird, but well, if it's in there, we're gonna follow that. So let's just gonna go here to the follow all these. So Mike, Juliet, Victor. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. No, we don't have to descend already. Man, come on. We're just gonna go to 350 then. Ah, man, I just noticed there is even a plus here. That means we can be also above. Oh, come on. Man, I'm so blind. I'm so sorry about that. Let me just then continue here. Speed brakes, by the way, can go back up. Okay. So all the altitude constraints, we're just gonna make 200 there. So Mike Juliet Victor, we're gonna be at. I mean, the thing is, it's it's right basically with the plus here. So yeah, actually I'm just done. So then let's continue actually with India Bravo 925. Because at these points, we must have a specific amount of speed, so we should try to... 1 second. Okay, 220 is already set, but actually let's make it... There we go. So now it's like 100% being at that speed at that specific point. Then we have 996, which also will be 220. And 927. 210, which is actually already in here. Well, actually it looks like all the speed constraints are already there. So yeah, we don't have to be worried too much. Then actually what I would just say is we're gonna stop the descent. Yeah, 25 should be okay. Yeah, that was my mistake actually. I don't know why I'm so dumb actually. I'm so sorry. I just thought we have to descend. We must be at 100 at Papa Oscar Sierra, but I'm too blind actually. It's it's really important. I should have read this before, but I forgot and I didn't really thought this gonna happen. But yeah, always when you see this plus there, then you don't have to be at these points at this specific altitude. You can also be above. So yeah, that was my mistake now. A little bit stupid that we are now already on 250, but it doesn't really make sense now to climb back to our cruising altitude. So yeah, that was my mistake. I'm apologizing for that. So yeah, let's just continue with our arrival preparation. So there's nothing else we have to care about right now. Let's go to the approach. So we have the localizer at Ibiza has the frequency 1111, which is already in here. We are having the final approach course for which is 061 degrees. Ibiza Tower 118505. This is also the one we have to contact because there's one online. And we have to be at 2000 feet when we start the approach. In case of a go-around, climb on runway heading to 800, then turn right, not before DME 2 Ibiza, max 185 knots onto 172 degrees to intercept and follow a radial 121 Ibiza to DME 7 Ibiza. Then turn right onto 9 DME Ibiza to cross radial 150 Ibiza at or below 2500. Then turn left to intercept and follow radial 163 Ibiza, climbing to 3000, then as directed. So what we just do now, because we already had some problems, if you remember, here the go-around route doesn't look like that right actually. So we're just gonna do is we're gonna type exactly everything which is in the go-around route in here. So Ibiza 02, then the heading is 172, which is already in here, and this is right. Then follow radial 121, which is also in here, DME 121, basically, oh my, come on. Okay, so, yeah, what we now do is we're just gonna check that everything is looking how it should be. So, just gonna check this again. So we don't need the intercept here because you just see this is not right. You basically just follow this route here, and then we are at this point, which is also in here, and then from there we're gonna start a new approach. So we basically can remove all the rest after 150. So basically, we're now gonna clear out this one. We're gonna clear out 3000. We're gonna clear out manual. We're gonna clear out the button discontinuity, and then we start a new approach. Basically, we're gonna go direct to, I mean, we can just create this by ourselves now. I would say Coxes maybe. I don't know if you can see this. But yeah, I said now Coxes, so we're just gonna put this in here. Also, I just noticed that. Okay, disregard. So Coxes. Gonna put this there, and then from Coxes we do a direct to Osnook. And now it looks like a way better flight, like around route, as you can see, right? So we just follow the default route till DME, well, actually it's a waypoint, Delta 150 India, and then Coxes, Osnook, and from there we start a new ILS approach in case of a go around. So now we're gonna, actually let's just see when we have descent. 13. What did happen now? I'm so confused. We should have our descent in like 50 minutes. That was at least how it was about. I'm so confused right now. I mean, yeah, well, that's just how it is now. Okay. I'm just thinking right now if we should actually go back up to 310. Yeah, let's just do it. Come on. It was a dumb idea that I do so. That I descent. As I say, that was my mistake. Okay, well, let's just then continue with. Oh my god, again. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm climbing, but I forgot to set it in here, so now we actually have to descend again. Oh my god, what is going on with me today? Let's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so 100, and we're gonna do a managed descent now. Okay, so this is like a roller coaster. We're like going up, down, up, down. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know at all what's going on with me right now. So yeah, we are now starting officially the descent. And we're gonna be... yeah, that's looking good. Now it's making sense. I'm so sorry again. Alright, performance page. We're gonna type all the things in we need for the arrival. So we have, as we briefed before, QNH is 1014. We have a temperature 29 degrees. Wind 090. With 8 knots. Our minimums are 259. Also something here. We are aircraft type category Charlie. So we always use Charlie minimums. If there's no Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, or whatever shown, it's mostly just Delta / Alpha Hotel, which basically means decision altitude. And look here, like Delta Alpha Hotel, basically that's then for all aircrafts. But in this case, we have the categories, the different ones. So ours is 259. So we're gonna type that in here. So that's pretty much done. And yeah. Oops, little freeze here. There you go. Okay, well, let's now continue. Well, we are right now over Palma de Mallorca, aren't we? Yeah, that's Palma de Mallorca. There's the runway. That's cool. Alright, so what we do now is we are going to calculate the runway we need. So Ibiza, we gonna land 06. So we have gate, as we also have in our OFP, 28. So 28 is just here. So we probably gonna try, or should try to vacate at this exit here, which is Echo 5. So the runway is 2,800 meters long, so probably we're gonna use medium brakes. So we have an EFOB 3.7 plus the zero fuel weight 52.3 would be 56. Yes. So we're gonna go to the calculator. 6. Medium brakes, max reverse, auto thrust off, flaps full, manual, and yeah. So yeah, medium brakes are perfect. Let's turn them also on. And then we're gonna check the airport charts. So there are a lot of charts. We just need the arrival charts at the moment. So there are 2 charts. Okay, so speed restrictions. These speeds are mandatory for separation purposes and standardized approach procedures at Ibiza Airport. Except otherwise instructed by ATC, pilots shall comply with the following speed restrictions. Max 25 at or below flight 100, max 210 or 220 knots according to speed limitations over the waypoints of the standard arrival star. 210 knots at 12 dmi ILS and 190 knots at 9 dmi ILS and 160 knots at 4 dmi ILS. Or equivalent distance from threshold, I think. I don't know what this THR is. In case of DME ILS, whatever that means, U/S. I never heard that before. All speed restrictions are to be flown as accurately. Oh my god. Accurately. I can't spell that. As possible. Aircraft unable to conform to these speeds due to weather conditions, aircraft performance, or other operational reasons should inform ATC immediately and state what might be used. Noise abatement procedure. Arriving aircraft with AirNav 1 operational approval will be cleared to proceed via aircraft one of the published standard arrivals. Aircraft without AirNav operational approval will be issued an ATC clearance to proceed to one conventional point or navigation aid. Sequence of them all will receive radar vectors. Star, Corda, 1 Sierra, Tolso 2 Sierra, and Vatu 2 Yankee are intended for noise abatement and will have preferential use at night, subject to ATC clearance. Waypoint Tutut and Coxes, runway 06, and Olpam and Xtemdu, runway 24, are IAF for directional tactical ATC use. Arriving aircraft proceeding on Star will consider the IAF as clearance limited, with no further ATC clearance. Enter the IAF holding. I don't know what IAF is. So reverse thrust is not needed. We don't have any limitations there because it's between 11 and 6 local time. And let me just see if we have any. Otherwise, fixed wing. Okay, that's not necessary for us. Let me just try to find out what is about the power APU. If we have any special procedures for the APU or restrictions. I believe here in Ibiza there is something, but I'm not so sure. Okay. Well, doesn't look like. So there's no APU restrictions if I'm not mistaken. yeah, so we can leave the APU running. Nice. I love the APU. I love that the aircraft actually can deliver itself with electricity by itself. Love that. So let's turn the seatbelt things on. Adrian, how don't you have a subscription to Navigator? I do have. I said I don't have a subscription at the moment for the program, which shares my iPad screen to OBS Studios. Because I have an external iPad, which I use as my EFB, which you also just see here on my screen. And basically, I want to show everything to you. But as you may notice, is the quality of it right now is not really good. Like if you compare it to the actual stream, it's not, like a little bit washy. You can't really read the texts and stuff. That's because I have no subscription for the program, which I use to stream from my iPad to my PC. So I'm trying some programs. Probably tomorrow I will try another one. And you know, when I've done some testing, I will decide which app I wanna buy and use for my streaming. But you know, right now I'm using this free version, and you can see it. Like I really have to go close that you actually can see it. So yeah, that's just how it is at the moment. So we are right now in the arrival already. How much miles do we still have? 104 miles. Okay. Let's turn the seatbelts. Are they already on? Okay, great. So let me also just see. We got a company message. Receive messages. Eurowings. See ADC delay. Okay, 6 minutes delay. We're just gonna do is we're gonna type in Ada. Alright. Let me also turn the music off now. And the simulator sound goes back to normal. Just let me know if the sounds good, if it's too loud, or if it's like perfect or not perfect, basically. Okay. Let me also just check if there's a new ATIS. Oh, it's Bravo now. Departure 06, blah blah blah, winds still the same, QNH still the same. Great. Also, let's set the standard QNH already to 1014. Also, guys, I expect that we're gonna taxi when we are vacating. 1 second, let me just get the parking stance. So we are vacating probably via Echo 5 and then just via Golf 2 and... Which taxiway is that? Oh wait, it's still Golf 2? Yeah, via Golf 2, stand 2A. That's what I expect for now. Yeah, as I said, in case of go around, we're just gonna follow the go around route we have created before, which I'm just gonna show you again. So we follow the default go around route, which is stated in the charts. So basically, this route, the blue route, which you see here, we're gonna follow it, and then from the waypoint Delta 15 India, we are going to continue by Coxas and Osnook and start a new approach. As easy as it gets. There's Ibiza. Maybe we see the runway already. Yes, slightly. It's there. At least I believe. I don't know if that's... But yeah, it must be. Okay. So yeah, we should see the runway now. Yeah, I think that's the runway, as we said. Oh my god. There was a freeze or a stutter. I just wanted to move around the camera. Okay, landing light is gonna go on now. I mean, we are still 1,000 feet above the above 10,000, but we can already turn it on. Shouldn't be a big problem. Also, guys, could you please just write me in the chat if the sound is good? As I said, my PC got completely reset, and I had to like set up OBS completely new, and yeah, I just want to make sure everything is good. Okay, we can now continue to 3000. Okay, now what I would say is we are going to descend manually because, as I said, I want to do like a little shortcut here to Osnuk then, so I just want to be able to, 1 second, yeah, okay. Yeah, so what I want to do, as I said, we want to do the shortcut, and I just want to make sure we are on the right altitude, because we are not following the normal star, which would probably let us or leave us still at like 6,000 feet at one of these waypoints. So we have to descend a little bit more like faster, so we can make sure that the that we're gonna capture the glide slope. Alright, cabin core. You probably will not hear it. Thank you. Well, yeah, you probably didn't hear that because I didn't. I'm only streaming MSFS, not my entire screen, which basically, yeah, I don't know why, but it's just not able that you're then hearing the sounds or the announcements. So yeah, now we're gonna do a direct to Osnuk. And then we gonna, well, let's wait a little bit. Let's descend more rapidly and reduce speed to 220 knots, or to 10 knots actually. Adding some speed brakes here. Right, and we're gonna do our direct now. Okay, let's just hope we're gonna manage it with the speed. Okay, let's do flaps 1 now. Set the QNH to 1014. And let's switch to tower and tell him we're gonna go onto the ILS. But before, I just want to check, are there any other aircraft on the ground? Oh wow, there are actually a few. 4 aircraft and 1 just took off.
Speedbird 53 Kilo Papa identified, my data going 122.8, have an flying away. 12.8, muchas gracias, adiós, hasta luego, 53 Kilo Papa.
Alright, we're gonna keep the speed brakes out because aircraft is willing to gain speed again, but we don't. Come on, stay in 210. That's also something which is really funny about the A319. It's actually so much harder to stop it, like, break it or like reduce the speed in the air. But on the ground, because you are lighter than like the A320 or A320 or whatever, you are braking faster. And for example, in the A320 one, it's complete opposite. It's braking so fast. Like if you just pull the speed brakes, it's like reducing speed so fast. And on the ground, you actually need longer than on the A319. It's so funny because, yeah, that's just something which I love also about Phoenix, because that they have simulated every single detail, which is just awesome. Oh, hello, Eurowings 1 Tango Whiskey. We are fully established on the ILS Zulu 06.
Eurowings 1 Tango Whiskey, hello Ibiza, wind 090 degrees knots, runway 06, continue approach. Light traffic now orbiting seconds, right downwind runway 06.
Roger there, thanks for the information. Alright, let's keep the speed brakes.
Charlie Hotel Romeo, entre final pista, correction, Charlie Hotel Romeo, in final runway 06.
Final runway.
Flaps 2. Let's put the gear down now so we can have some drag, so that might reduces the speed a little bit faster. Let's also reduce final approach speed, because the aircraft needs a little time till it's get there. Let me just check what's the go around altitude again. Yeah, 3000. Okay. So yeah, we are pretty much fully established. Let's now go to the approach checklist bar of QNH 1014. Seatbelts are on. Minimums 259. Sorry, please say again for Eurowings 1 Whiskey Tango.
Eurowings 1 Tango Whiskey, radius minimum approach speed.
Reducing minimum approach speed during this one, Tango Whiskey. Alright, full flaps. Speed brakes up.
Charlie Hotel Romeo Echo, wind 09 degrees knots,
Okay.
runway 06, Tango.
Outer brakes medium, engine mode set as normal, and landing checklist go around altitude 3000 feet. Cabin advised, ECAM landing no blue. Perfect. We are ready. We are ready. Well, I guess now then we can actually... Is there an aircraft? Okay, interesting. Okay, I don't... There's an aircraft. Maybe I'm blind, I don't know. Alright, let's now turn... Okay, disregard. Alright, autopilot off, manual flight, I have control. Auto thrust off. Keep the localizer and keeping the glide slow. Thank you, Airborne Simulations.
Charlie Hotel Romeo Echo, join now runway, correction, join right downwind runway 06, traffic medium, short final runway 06, report inside.
Then right down runway 06 and we'll look out for the traffic Echo Charlie Hotel Romeo.
Ibiza Tower, within 96 Lima on stand 22, and A320 with information Charlie requesting clearance, please. Call you back 1 second. Wings 1 Tango Whiskey, wind 090 degrees knots, runway 06, you are clear to land. Light traffic now on right hand, crosswind runway 06.
500.
1 Tango Whiskey clear to land 06 and roger traffic.
Traffic inside Echo Charlie Hotel Romeo.
Oh my god,
906
huge
Lima,
stutter.
your
Holy shit.
destination as filed by the Pama 3 Fox to departure of runway 06.
What was
Initially
that?
climb 6000. Your scope is 6205.
Oh my god.
Griffin 96 Lima is cleared to destination on the Palmer 3 Foxtrot 06, initially 6000 and squawking 6205.
Griffin 906 Lima, report is correct.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Ooh, that was a hard one.
Roger.
Request instructions, Charlie Del Romeo.
Charlie Del Romeo Echo, same intentions?
Touch and goes.
Charlie Del Romeo Echo, join final, runway 06.
Joint final runway 06, Echo Romeo.
Well, that was a really hard one. Welcome to Ibiza. Jesus.
Griffin 96 Lima, is it normal to self-maneuver on departure from this stand?
Last station,
Flips up.
call you back.
Oh, that's
Bringing
this
1
one.
Tango Whiskey, taxi to stand 9.
Could we get 2-8?
Or 8 now is, no, 8 is not available, there's traffic.
2-8.
Stand to 8, yeah, taxi to stand to 8 via Golf 2.
2-8 by golf, your wings 1 Tango Whiskey. Alright.
Echo Romeo Echo, wind 090 degrees and out, runway 06, clear for touch and go.
Let's might do a single engine taxi, engine 1 off.
Griffin 906 Lima, go ahead.
Yes, just query whether it is normal to self-maneuver in order to depart from the stand. That would,
Vamos.
in other words, no pushback.
Griffin 906 Lima, let me check that.
Airbus simulations, a landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that was a really hard one. I recorded that. We can watch the replay in a
Griffin
sec.
906
we're
Lima, your
just gonna
flight has
taxi
autonomous
to the
exit, so
gate.
you don't need to push back.
Okay, thank you. In that case, we are ready for start. Griffin 96 Lima.
Griffin 906 Lima, startup is approved, clearance 1014.
1014, startup approved. Griffin 96 Lima.
Where's the gate? 2-8 over there, okay. Oh. Okay, never move your camera while moving your joystick. That's causing problems. Okay, so our stand should be that one, yes. Alright. Let me turn on the engine. Right, big lights off. No, wait. For the jetways, and then we're gonna turn up to seatbelts. Yeah, we can do it now. Seatbelts off. External power on. APU off. Alright. Let's set the squawk like 2000. Okay, let's do
Traffic
the
control Echo and ready to
parking
final
checklist.
with
Parking brake or parking brakes or chocks set. Engines are off, wing lights are off, and fuel pumps are also off. Okay, so we landed at 13:55. So we had 20 minutes of the day.
with Charlie for
Let me also just
ready to taxi.
switch to Unicom here. So yeah, that was a pretty hard landing, I would guess. It felt hard. We're just gonna watch. In a second, gonna watch the replay and then we will see. But yeah, I would say all in all, this was a pretty cool flight. Had a lot of fun. But yeah, it was my first flight or first stream after months. So I was more focused actually on how the stream is than actually flying. As you may notice, we had a problem with the top of descent. I thought we have 20 minutes left till descent, but actually we didn't. We should have taken a look before in the arrival chart, so we would have known that we would have to descend way earlier. Yeah. Airline simulations. Looking forward to tomorrow's live stream. Yeah, me too. I'm really excited. Hopefully the landing will be better, and the general flight also will be probably a little bit better and even more professional. But yeah, I really enjoyed that stream. I would just say we are going to shut this aircraft down now, and then we're gonna watch the replay, and then we're gonna end the stream for today. Let me just see. Why the hell is the engine still running? Oh no, it. Man, I'm always getting a heart attack. It's not running. The wind is just blowing in it. The blades are a little bit spinning. Alright, anyways, let's turn the aircraft off. Do we forget anything? No, just look all to be in the position it has to be. Okay, then external power off. And that's it with the flight. So what we're just gonna do is I'm gonna turn the iPad off. Let me just go to the menu. Disconnecting from VPilot. And then we're gonna watch the replay in a sec. Let me just... Also guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me them right now because the stream is gonna end in about 5 minutes probably. So if you have some questions left, just ask them now. Just closing. Okay, while that's loading, the sim loading, I'm just going to... Okay. So let's go. Let's see how the landing was. But yeah, it felt really hard, so probably it was a hard landing also. Okay, so let's turn the aircraft on. Just gonna set full flaps real quick. And then we're gonna start replay. See what the landing was. Yeah, that was where the starter was. Also guys, about this, because I just downloaded the scenery like from the Manager, it's like normal that you have on the first flight to the airport, you have a little stutter. That's also what they say on their site. They don't know what's going on. So yeah, sorry about that stutter. It doesn't have to do with my PC. It's just the scenery is always on the first. Like, if I would do another flight now to Ibiza, we would not have that problem. Oh yeah, that landing was quite hard. Alright, let's just watch it from the beam view here. Here we go. But it also was a little turbulent. Whoa, yeah, that was really hard. Alright. Let's just go to the gate. Cold dark. Ah, no. Cold dark. And then, guys, that's pretty much it with the stream. I really hope you did enjoy this. And you can also join my Discord if you have any questions. And I can't wait for tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed and see you next time.